What is up, everyone? Welcome back to one of my videos. As always, if you like what I have to offer, please subscribe and pound that like button. Let's dive right in. So I'm running Hecarim with Phase Rush, Nemesis Cloak, Celerity, and Water Walking secondary, Triumph, and Tenacity. This works really good, makes him a really speedy boy. These are the main items that I'm going to build into in this video. Chem Tank is really crazy fun at this point. This video mainly is about playing from behind. I make some big mistakes in the beginning of this video, and it's how you can recover from those mistakes and still be able to help win the game as it is. So again, as in prior videos of mine, I always talk about pathing. I'm going to skip a lot of the pathing and just slow farming in this video, just for the sake of keeping it short and sweet. You can see, make sure you pull out your camps as far as possible so that you can speed up that jungling process. The big mistakes that I make basically is not knowing when to disengage at the right moment in this beginning of this game, and underestimating my opponents. Generally speaking, Hecarim is really strong. You kind of get carried away. You kind of remember like the late game play of Hecarim, being able just to kind of dive in and just take on whatever. But early game, he is not that way. He's a great full clear champ. Keep that in mind. You need to try to do a full clear with Hecarim. In this particular video, I end up kind of forgetting that myself and chasing down some champs that I probably shouldn't have engaged in. Always be watching your map. When I first started, I always was like, oh, you know, I can't watch my map and play at the same time. Got to learn to watch your map. I noticed that the opponent jungler is taking Scuttle. I'm able to steal it. The problem is I get low and I'm like, oh yeah, I can just run away, no problem. I do, and I would have got away. But the mid laner saw it coming, and that was my first mistake. Looking for ganks at this point. The mid laner is actually a really good mid laner. He plays very well. You know, he anticipates, he has vision, and so, you know, he's kind of one of those hard to play. I do see him very low, and I thought maybe I could get a little kill there, but I didn't. So I just did a couple of the kills for Rek'Sai's tunnels, and I just move on to my clear. Bot lane, there was a wonderful gank setup. The support had just died, but the ADC jumps in, helps me out with that, and it is just a really wonderful play in the end of that. Our Teemo is pushed up way too far. This is my second mistake that I make. I see that he's in trouble, and I jump in. We do get a kill off of the jungler, and right here I should have disengaged right at this moment. Get out of there. Cho'Gath goes, heals up. I'm just greeting at this point, and he shuts me down. Again, know when to disengage with Hecarim. Gonna go in, bot lane's pushed up again. Gonna go in there, hit their support, Again, this ADC is on top of that. He's watching the ganks. Tristan jumps in. I can see the Rek'Sai's hiding in the bush. I'm not going to mess with it. Don't know why he didn't go for the dragon, but he did. And at this point, it's just time to go back, get some items, and come back out into the pathing process. This is a really funny moment in the thing. We all see that the jungler is just sitting in their bush. And so I'm just waiting for that moment. Bot lane baits them out, and you can see at this point what ends up happening. I separate it. I kind of get in a bad place, but again, this ADC is on top of it. They greed for me, and they get a triple kill. Absolutely beautiful. So mid lane, again, pushed up under tower. Tower is... I really shouldn't have went in on this. Honestly, this wasn't a very good one. I get kind of overextended, and this is the third mistake that I make. At this point, I'm going to change my strategy. I have learned my lesson. I'm overextending. I'm underestimating my opponents, and so I've learned that it's time to just play with the team and to farm. As you can see with Veigar and Hecarim, it's a really good synergy. I can knock them into the cage. We're able to get the mid laner there. Unfortunately, there's a 1-for-1, so it wasn't really worth. I am watching the jungler clearing vision, and I'm just kind of playing around him. But at this point, just playing a little bit more safe. And I'm doing some farming, pulling out my thing. I'm looking for mid lane or bot lane to need help in this sense. Bot lane's a little bit overextended here, and if I pay, I'm just gonna pull out of there. It's a dragon. You know, my best advice in moments like this is just know when it's not worth fighting for. Me and Veigar are there, but Cho'Gath is down. I really don't feel like we can take this. So, hit the vision cone, and Cho'Gath throws some vision over the wall, and I'm just going to back and reset. I see a mid lane kink. I'm able to pick up an easy one. Cho'Gath kind of comes in and hits, but Veigar drops a clutch cage, allowing me to kind of get out of here. And at this point is a moment when the other team is now starting to overextend themselves. Hecarim is kind of this champ that I've learned that if you play as kind of a, I don't know, like you're not going to engage and just wait for your abilities to come back up, and then hard engage again, it's really, really easy. It really throws off the opposite team, and they just don't see it coming. You just kind of, oh, I'm disengaging, and then you just go back in at full force. They seem to just kind of overstep. I'm really just kind of here protecting Veigar a little bit. I saw that there might have been a hard play. At this point in the game, I'm really feeling like we lose. There's not much that we can do. A couple of the teammates here, as you can see, are doing well. It's not like it's totally hopeless, but it's just not looking good at the moment. The key here is looking for those ultimate at the right time, and taking it out with and that is exactly what's happening here. I can see that they're coming in for dragon. We're just holding our abilities. I R in, get Cho'Gath, and he is their tank. So we're just gonna focus him at the moment. Everybody kind of jumps in, and it's just cleanup time at this point. I don't know what happens here. This guy just kind of stops. I guess he just kind of knows that we're going to get him. So he just quits and just kind of hangs out and lets us take it. Thanks to him for not making us work for it. Jump in, take dragon. And back to jungling. Again, Cho'Gath kind of steps up. He knows he's tanky, so he just steps up. Pyke in the background, just taking people out. At this point, I'm tanky enough that I can just stay in the fights. And after this fight, we realize, hey, I think we can. This game is our game. They're chasing me down once again. Hecarim just chasing down the mid laner, and that's that. Reset, buy a few more items, head back out, start to jungle. I can see our team is pushed up into their top jungle pretty heavy, so I'm heading up there and just looking to support, clear some jungle of the enemies out. And I see that one of our teammates is getting chased down. Ult over the wall. Focus on him. Keep beating on him. Like I said, I'm tanky, so I can handle it. And that's it. Once again, thank you for watching my videos. If you like it, subscribe and hit that notification bar.